Hi, what's up, you guys? It's me. I'm gonna try this out, and if I hate it, and if it's annoying, then I'll never do it ever again, and I'll go back to my mini mic. It's Rojo, and today we're gonna talk about cancers. So, what about cancers? They are cardinal. Their element is water, and they have the symbol of the crab and like the 69 symbol, which is kind of cool. They tend to be interesting individuals because they are water signs, of course. But they're the youngest water sign, so they're more easily influenced. You're gonna run into tons of different cancers from different backgrounds, and they're all their own individual, but they either lean one way or the other. One side of the cancers could lead towards the side that has come to terms with all of their feelings. Cancers, they are either super accepting of their feelings because they do feel deeply, and those are the ones that are the purest form of cancer, just because when cancers start off, they all genuinely start off with good intentions. They don't have the desire to upset people or spread negative energy. However, it depends on also what they have experienced themselves. If you've met a cancer that's given you bad energy, it's just because they've gone through really bad experiences. They also tend to put up a facade of who they are because they feel like this is what society wants them to be. Kind of easily influenced. And water is able to take on the form of whatever. So they're really good at reading what everyone wants and becoming that person. And it's kind of sad because they're not living their true selves. But it's definitely a defense mechanism. They feel like no one deserves to know the true them, and that's just a water sign thing. It's just this deep-rooted fear that they're never gonna admit, but they feel like if someone really knows who they are, then they've already come too close, and that's just the level they can get hurt because they've shown you who their true selves are, and if you don't accept that, then that really breaks their heart. So a lot of them don't really like to open up just because they don't want to give anyone that opportunity. But yeah, they are genuinely nice people. I don't say that they're ruled by the moon because technically the moon and the sun can't rule a zodiac sign. I know, but they have similar energy to the moon. So compare it to the moon. The moon is super powerful. It's said to be able to control the waves at night, and that's pretty powerful. So cancers have this capability of having this much energy, this much emotion, and that really drives them to either be who they want to be in life, and that's just the kind of cancer that isn't afraid anymore to be who they are, and the ones that instead of accept their feelings and be able to sit down and really process their feelings, they put that energy into something else that's superficial, such as their looks or material possessions, and it's just because those are things that they are able to control. unlike their emotions, because they're very emotional and they can't really help the way they feel. So if they want these feelings to go away, then they kind of just ignore them and invest that energy elsewhere, somewhere that's not very healthy, if they're more of the type of underdeveloped Cancer. And they're also really good low-key at like making other people feel bad about who they are if they're more of an underdeveloped Cancer, because they have this mold of what they think society wants them to be, and they make fun of people who don't fit that mold. Or they can be really accepting of who you are because they're accepting of who they are as themselves. Two different energies. They're also infamous for playing the victim. And what does that mean? Does that really mean that they play the victim, or are people painting them to be worse than they actually are? Well, you see, it all comes down to, as I've discussed in numerous previous videos, it really depends on how developed they are. So they're the crab. That means that they are aware of their emotions regardless of if they've learned to process them. They know how other people around them feel, and they can use that to their advantage to really make you feel bad and feel like you've done something wrong. So that's kind of like their victim card, because it's easier to be that way because they feel like everyone wants them to be this nice guy. So if they lash out and be the bad guy, water signs don't really want to be the bad guy. So they want to make you feel like the bad guy. Fire signs, they kind of just confront you and they don't care if they look like the bad guy. They can have a good moral compass. Once again, they do know how everyone feels. So if they're like, you know what, that actually wasn't fair, and that's also possible too, but it depends on how much you mean to this person, because they can really take things super personal. If you wrong them and they feel like you wronged them, then they will make you feel like you're a bad person. But they're also really forgiving. They have the capacity of energy such as the moon, so they are definitely able to forgive you a couple of times if they feel like you're worth it, worth the pain, really. So it depends on how much you mean to them. But if not, snip, snip. But yeah, they're pretty cool individuals. They have a pretty good idea of where boundaries are, so they're definitely really comfortable individuals to be around a lot of the time, because they're very nurturing, and when you get to know them, they will all you'll find out if they're underdeveloped or developed later on, but when you first meet them, they're pretty easygoing people and they're kind of funny. They're able to make situations light, unlike the other water signs. So that's a plus side for them. They're able to be a little bit less complex. They either love you or they don't, you know, because they don't want to put that energy out and waste it on someone that doesn't deserve it. So what would a Cancer kind of moon be? A Cancer moon day would be one where everyone was a bit more empathetic of each other, a lot of energy, like say if you dropped your wallet and someone wanted to take it, but they were like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna turn it in, because if I lost my wallet, then that would really suck, and I don't want anyone else to go through that, so they turn it in, and it's just that kind of energy. But it really depends, because it's a water sign kind of day, and the water signs are really good at absorbing the energy that you've been putting out and giving it right back to you, and that's just the universe as well as the energies around you. So if you're being a jerk, chances are you're gonna attract all the jerks. So So simultaneously, if you're a good person, then you're more likely to attract good people around you. And you really deserve it, whichever way it goes. Because it's your choice if you want to be a jerk or not.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm John Quinones with the TV show What Would You Do?
But other than that, it's definitely a lighthearted kind of day. You might actually know where you want to eat that day. Just a lot more creativity flow, more ideas are coming out. Definitely the Cancer moon kind of day. You might even be open to like go on like an adventure. Cancers are super into just like getting out there. And I'll talk about that in my relationship with a zodiac sign series that I plan to also create later on. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my Cancer video. I have my other videos from this series that I'm going to put up somewhere. From my How to Spot and Insert Zodiac Signs series. Go ahead and if you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and tune in for Leos because we love Leos. Bye.
It's okay, I could make you my future. Kiss me in my room. High as fuck, and my brain go kaboom. Found love without looking, you felt right. From the ceiling we found something special, no clue. Now I just wanna grow up with you, standing right in front of me. Didn't know you'd be the one I'd give my heart. Let's go.